Hey guys, thank you so much for clicking on today's video. My name is Annalise and this is my channel where we get planty with it. So today is definitely a lazy Sunday, so I thought we would do a more casual video where I just kind of take you guys around and show you some of the exciting growth updates. I'm definitely surprised with how much new growth there is, especially because we're in winter and usually plants will slow down their growth in the colder weather, but things have been happening. So let me take you guys around and show you some of the more exciting updates. Okay, so first up is the IKEA greenhouse cabinet. This is the Are you coming to join us? Well, here's some new growth right here. Oh, the cutest growth ever. Yeah. So first up is my roots to cabinet right here. I absolutely love this thing. My plants grow so well in it. Let's see, there's so much excitement in here. I stare at this cabinet literally every day. First up is this new Jose Bueno leaf. Do you see that? Look how crazy this like huge piece of sectoral variegation is. It'll fade down over time to this kind of lime green color. For instance, this leaf actually came out pretty much all white, but then faded down. So I'm very excited about that new leaf. And even more exciting, it's already putting out another new leaf there. This little baby, I don't think I've ever shown this guy yet. This is an Alocasia aslanii. It kind of looks like the Cuprea, but definitely has some differences. I got it initially with this one little tiny baby leaf, and it just decided to unfurl this cutie. I'm so excited about it. I can't wait to see this one grow. It's such a little baby. I'm also very excited about my Philodendron El Chaco Red. It used to live in a cloche on top of my greenhouse cabinet, but I decided it was finally ready to graduate because it was outgrowing the cloche. It was hitting the sides and everything. And so I moved into the cabinet and put it on this very big moss pole so it has some room to grow, and it's just looking so good. There is a new leaf right there that's about to unfurl, and I'm hoping within the next few leaves it can attach to the moss pole so we can get some growth. Love this variegated heart leaf in the back. No crazy exciting growth updates, but it's just looking so pretty back there. I think that is mainly it for the cabinet. Oh, you guys saw this one in my Ecuagenera haul video. It's doing well down here. I'm letting it just hang out as it acclimates. So up above my cabinet, I have some plants sitting on top. There's a little grow light over here that gives them light. First update, here is the Alocasia Black Velvet. This is a new leaf. It's a little bit hard to see on camera, but it's kind of a brighter green than the regular leaves, which are like a dark green brown. And I just love how these leaves feel. Plus, look at the back. That is so stunning. Oh my goodness. The other exciting growth in this area is the Philodendron Florida Beauty. Here is my newest leaf. I think this leaf is so stunning. Pretty much every leaf on this plant has actually been amazing. So this is definitely one of my favorites, and there's some new growth getting ready to come out there, so I can't wait to see what that leaf looks like. I'm really hoping to grow out a few more leaves and then cut it back, and I can sell some of the cuttings ideally, but we'll see if I'm actually able to do that when the time comes. What's up over here? Oh, well, if you guys saw my recent video, you saw me install this little corkboard wall here that I'm trying to have my Philodendron esmeraldens grow up. Obviously, it is not attached yet. It's still pretty much chilling. It's only been about a week, but this new leaf looks so pretty. I think it's gonna really be a big one, and I can't wait to watch it unfurl. So one exciting update over here. This is my Philodendron Florida Ghost, and it finally put out a ghosty leaf. Look how pretty that leaf is. Oh my goodness. For the longest time, it was just putting out light green leaves for the new leaves, which was very frustrating because the whole reason I wanted this plant was to see the white foliage. And then I ended up moving it into my window, and it seems really happy here, and it's putting out ghosty leaves. I know I mentioned this guy in my favorites, but I wanted to show you guys again, and so you can see how it is starting to fade down to green, which I love how it does that. It gets kind of like minty and slowly goes to green. Hey Ella, should we go to the plant room? Let's go. Okay, here we are in the plant room. Things are a little bit crazy right now, but I love it in here no matter what. First up is this Cercestis mirabilis leaf. I think I showed you guys in the import update video I posted from my Green Spaces import, but this leaf definitely wasn't all the way unfurled, or it definitely wasn't this big if it was unfurled. So I wanted to show you guys the full form. It is truly massive. Like, that's my hand size. So that has definitely been a favorite recently. Just love admiring the like unique coloring and veining. It's so pretty. Oh my goodness. Then we got this massive Monstera leaf on our Monstera deliciosa here. You can see how big that leaf is. I can't pull it all the way out, but This plant takes up so much space. It shockingly only has 4 leaves and it started as a single leaf cutting, so we have grown quite a bit, but I don't know what we're gonna do once it grows like more than 1 more leaf. It's definitely not gonna fit here, so we're gonna have to find a new space for that guy. Also exciting, my Monstera albo just put out this new leaf. It finished hardening it off the other day. It's so pretty. It is a little bit smaller than the leaf before it, but it does actually have more fenestrations, so I think the plant is still maturing, even though maybe the leaves aren't getting bigger as quickly as I would like. My Thai Constellation also just put out this beautiful leaf here. This plant is doing really well. I think I need to up pot it soon, but that's a plant tour for another day. Also crazy is this Monstera albo Stanleyana, or Monstera Stanleyana albo variegata. Look at this crazy new leaf it put out. I can't even explain how beautiful that is, especially coming from leaves that are just kind of speckled like this one. Still beautiful, but not as exciting. And then to get something like this is insane. And it's putting out another leaf right there, and it looks like that one's also gonna be really beautifully variegated, so I cannot wait to see it. Another exciting one, y'all know that I recently fell back in love with my Philodendron Mambii. I mean, look at these leaves. How could you not? This is another newish one, and it's unfurling one right there. I cannot wait to see what this one looks like when it unfurls. I hope it's bigger than the last 2. That would be very exciting. Who else is growing well? Oh, I don't know if I've ever really showed you guys this plant, but it lives in a close, but this is the Philodendron Fuzzy Petiole. I feel like these are becoming more popular all of a sudden. Here's another leaf there. So they have a really cool leaf shape, and their leaves look kind of like pillowy almost. You can see that texture there. I assume that the petiole gets fuzzy at some point. Mine is not there yet because it's pretty juvenile still, but hopefully one day soon. I will do an update video on all the plants I talked about in my struggling plants video, because a few of them have turned around, some have not, but I want to show you guys one that really has. It's blocked by a ton of plants, but here she is, my watermelon peperomia. It had a little mesh trap around the roots so the roots couldn't grow. And the second I took that off, this plant just started thriving. I mean, you can see those leaves look so much more plump. They look shinier. It's actually growing new leaves now, so I'm so excited about that one. It was awesome to hear how many of you guys have had the same experience of having the little mesh thing and how it was messing up growth, but as soon as you took it off, your plant began to thrive. Another cool one, this is a Anthurium that we got at the Aquagenera pop-up our first time going, and this is an Anthurium, I think Aristomoides. I just think the new leaves come in so cute. They're so weird. It's like this interesting red color, but then the leaf is split into 3 bits. Last thing, up top here is where I keep my Philodendron Billietiae mother plant. I have a top cutting from it right here, but this is the mother plant, and it's been growing so amazingly. This is a new leaf here, and there's a new one already starting to come out, so I can't wait to see that guy unfurl. Okay, I think that is it for the plant room. Let's head to the bedroom. There is always so much new growth happening in this cabinet. I actually have to do a full video sometime soon updating you guys on all the growth in this cabinet, but I'll show you some of my favorites now. First up is this Hoya Parasitica Splash. I'm just obsessed with this new leaf up top here. Let me bring it closer, there you go. The splashiness on this specific, what happened? Oh. Okay, well, I'm very sad. We just had a small casualty. Tyson screamed in the other room, and when I turned to look over, the camera strap here caught on this plant and pulled it off the shelf. And of course, I broke one of the new leaves. I'm actually so upset. There's one leaf. It was just completely halved. That was going to be an exciting growth update I showed you guys, but I mean, there's still another beautiful new leaf coming. I love how they come so dark and they don't have any splashiness on them, and then over time you'll start to be able to see the splashiness. Anyway, that's a sad update that just happened, but it's okay, we're moving on. What else is new? Oh yes, this leaf in here is my newest Hoya Finlaysonii leaf, and it looks like it's going to actually be quite a bit bigger than the other leaves, so I'm very excited about that. It's looking so pretty and getting really beautifully sun-stressed. I've talked about this plant here a ton, but it just does not stop growing. This is a Hoya Sunrise, and you can just see it's trailing all the way down the front of the cabinet here. I love how it looks, and I love how some of the leaves are more sun-stressed with this deep red color, but some don't have that. I think I like the contrast of having both on the one plant. What else? What else? Oh yes, we just finally up-potted this Monstera Adansonii mint, and we added some cuttings back into the pot, so now it's looking really beautiful and full in here, and I'm very excited to see it continue to keep growing up this pole. Oh, I do have an exciting update down here that I just remembered. Let me be delicate and not mess up anything else. Okay, this is a very exciting one. This is the Hoya Carnosa Compacta Alba Marginata that I got many months ago when I went to Da Hang, and it's done absolutely nothing for at least 4 or 5 months, probably more. And finally, guys, there is a baby new leaf there. It looks like it might be all white, which worries me, but I'm just excited we finally have some growth on this guy. I really thought it was just one of those plants that will never ever grow, but it is proving me wrong. Okay, I think that's it for the major updates from the, oh, this one's really cute. This is my Hoya Polyneura, and I cut it recently for a trade, and so it put out some new growth from where I cut it. I cut it right there, and that's the new growth. But then it also shot out this second stem here, these couple leaves here, and it's shooting out new growth, so I like that it's gonna kind of branch out and look a little bit more full. Oh, and last one, my Hoya Pachylata here, which I've been struggling with. It wouldn't grow for me, it was doing nothing, so I decided to cut it up. It's putting out this tiny little baby leaf in there. So something's happening, something's working. And yeah, I think that's it for the greenhouse cabinet. Okay, I do have a very exciting update over here. Look at this. It's probably hard to see it on camera because the light shows up weird, but this is actually the 32-inch Spectrum grow light from the company Mother. Now, I heard about them through Wild Fern, and she had been raving about them, so I decided to try one out here. And so far, I love it. It came with everything you need to mount it on the wall. It's honestly just mounted with little sticky strips, kind of like command strips, and was super easy to do. It took like 5 minutes to set up, and so now we've set up most of our new Ecuagenera plants under here to see how they do. This is a Philodendron tortum that I already showed you guys. Nothing new yet, but it's just acclimating. These are a couple of the Monstera that Danny got, and then I just threw in this little Monstera albo that I didn't really have a better place for, but I'm hoping thrives under this light. So very excited about this grow light situation here. Plus, it's kind of now reaching my vision of having this as an entire plant wall. I know you can't really see it because it's super backlit, but now there's plants along this whole wall. What else is exciting? Oh, this guy is finally putting out growth after not doing so for like 4 months. I transferred it to Leca from soil, and it decided to reward me with a new leaf coming right back there. I'm hoping with the new leaf, it decides to push out some aerial roots onto the cork and root into there, but we will see. Oh yeah, new pink splash leaf. Look how pretty. I have to take a picture of that. That is so pretty. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love this pink splash, and it's been doing so well. It's getting so full. The Wenlandia, I also just put out this new leaf here. Right there. I think honestly, if I had to pick 2 favorite Syngonium, it would be the pink splash and the Syngonium Wenlandia. I don't know, I just love them. I want to do a little mini Syngonium collection video soon because now I think I have like 7 or 8, which maybe is enough for a collection. Here is my Aglaonema Red Army that is doing super well. There's the new leaf getting ready to come out. I'm also kind of intrigued because there is a little growth point down there. I don't know if you guys can see it. Right there. And I'm wondering if I can like encourage that to grow, because it would be so cool for this plant to get a whole nother branch down there. It would look a lot fuller, but I know Aglaonema don't usually do that. So if you have any tips for how to get that growth point to continue growing, because it's been a little bit stagnant, then definitely comment down below. So that is gonna be about it for today's growth updates. I hope you guys enjoyed. I love those more casual videos where I get to just go around and talk to you guys about the exciting things happening, because I don't have a ton of people who wanna listen to me ramble on about, look at this new leaf, look at this new growth, oh my gosh, you know, so it's exciting to be able to share that with you guys and then hear the comments. Comment down below which new growth was the most exciting that you saw today, and also comment down below which ones of your plants are growing really well right now. I'd love to hear about them, or send me pictures over on Instagram so I can see your new growth and we can be excited about it together. Anyway, that's gonna wrap up today's video. If you guys aren't already, please consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it, and like this video if you enjoyed it. I will see you guys next time. Bye.